If sometimes you feel like you dread making cold calls, don't feel bad. You're not alone. Just about everybody has some level of discomfort or resistance when it's time to pick up the phone and call someone that's not expecting our call. This will always be there at some level, but what we can do is we can do some things to either minimize it or to overcome this feeling of anxiety and resistance. One of the things we can do is to prepare. By preparing for the cold call and actually having a more solid feeling about what we're going to say, what we're going to do, who we're going to call, we can then be more comfortable in our approach. An example of this is, think about taking a test when you were in school. If you did not study and prepare, you probably were very stressed the night before and walking into that classroom, and when you're answering those questions, you felt very uncomfortable. But if you can ever recall a time where you knew the information inside and out and you were completely prepared, you almost couldn't wait to take the test, and you enjoyed it and you flew through it and you walked out of the classroom feeling great. That's what you can try to accomplish with cold calls by doing research on your prospect, having a script and an outline in place, and really preparing for the process. The other thing you can do is you can do some affirmations to give yourself reassurance as to why the prospect would want to talk to you and what you have to offer. I think that as we are doing cold calling, we can often feel insecure and feel like we're bothering people. But if you truly believe in what you're selling and the value that you offer, then you're actually helping somebody when they purchase from you. And if you're calling someone to find out how you may be able to help them, then they should appreciate your call, and that will decrease your level of resistance in terms of feeling like you shouldn't call them. The other thing you can do is produce a routine. Produce a routine in your week where instead of doing a little bit of cold calling here and there, you're doing cold calling at a particular time. You're scheduling cold calling time on your calendar for yourself so that you can mentally prepare that today's the day where I'm going to do a lot of cold calling, and you shut down that feeling of resistance in terms of trying to talk yourself out of that activity. You get in a routine, and when you start doing that cold calling and you get momentum, you stick with it and you ride that wave to where you get very loose and very comfortable. The last thing that you can do to decrease this level of resistance is to track your progress. Make tick marks on every call you're doing, create a spreadsheet, track your wins, your hits, your attempts, and by seeing your progress, you can feel a feeling of accomplishment, and this also can help you to push through this resistance to wanting to get on the phone and make cold calls. Hope that helps. Good